seen it all, from cubicle fights to the bathroom stall brawls. We hate it here, yeah, we hate it here. From the break room drama to the boss that's here. We hate it here, oh, we hate it here. So grab a seat, it's hard from here. Office gossip, Twitter jams, management schemes, and toxic plans. You jump and jump, oh, we can relate. Welcome to work life, the thing we all hate. Office gossip, Twitter jams, management schemes, and toxic plans. You jump and jump, oh, we can relate. Welcome to work life, the thing we all hate. Erica and Marissa have seen it all, from cubicle fights to the bathroom stall brawls. We hate it here, yeah, we hate it here. From the break room drama to the bosses here. We hate it here, oh, we hate it here. So grab a seat, it's horror premiere.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Thursday at I Hate It Here. My name's Erica.
I'm Marissa.
And thank you for hopping on the Hotmess Express.
All aboard. Welcome to the Hotmess Express. Choo choo.
All right. Oh my gosh, Marissa. Last show. What can I
know.
say? You left us in suspense. Well, I mean, I know the story, but you left everyone in suspense. You had to hop off for a family emergency, and luckily everything's fine. Son is safe.
Yes.
But I don't know. I'll let you take it from here.
Yes. No. Thank you for everyone that reached out. Truly appreciate it. Everything's okay. Working through all of the things, but nobody is severely hurt, which is the fantastic news. And again, thank you all for checking in and making sure my son's okay. He is okay. So thank you.
Oh, good. I know I was telling Marissa at the right now when we jumped on, I was like, oh shit, last week I'm like, major props to Chappie for carrying the show, because I totally got like, oh fuck, like froze a little, and then I was like, do I hop off? Do we end this? Do I wait for Marissa to I kept looking at my phone waiting for a text from you to like an update or something to see what was going on. I'm like, do we continue it? Do we not? I don't know. I felt like, what do I do?
I know. I'm so sorry, Chappie. I did definitely catch the replay though on YouTube, but I missed such a great show, and thank you, Chappie, for stepping in.
Totally
and
jumped
taking
in.
the reins.
And he did. And his stories, funny as fuck as always. With his little naked self laying in a bench with one nipple, no pants. No underwear.
No.
just
Life happens.
Just trying to figure out what the heck happened, how he ended up there. So another fabulous story from Chappie. So grateful. Yes. As a matter of fact, really, guys, I know like Marissa and I don't get very mushy on the show just because we're assholes. But honestly, you guys, really, thank you so much. Like, it means so much to us that you guys tune in, that you guys jump on the show and participate with us. You guys are really great, like bunch of friends, and we really like are like, to say we're appreciative is an understatement.
For sure. Yes. 1,000%. And thank you all.
Yeah, I know we don't hop on and like call everybody out, but like individually, we totally, just because I don't know why we don't do that, but like we acknowledge you. We see that you're here. We appreciate you so much. But thank you guys. So that being said, let's get on with the show. All right, Marissa, are you gonna rant about the insurance, or are you gonna eek you, or like what do you got going on? How are you gonna kick it off for us?
Well, I mean, just kind of, we were actually talking about this at the top of it before we jumped on here. I mean, as you guys can tell, I'm not a very emotional person. I don't, and Erica knows this. Like, this is not just for the show, guys. Like, I really am not an emotional person. Shit happens, and I'm like, I'm like, that's fine. I'll be fine. But I have never felt fear the way I felt fear last Thursday. My brain dropped to my asshole. Like I made it what should have taken me 15 minutes to get somewhere. It took me 5 minutes. I had two totally different shoes on. I was the hot mess. But with all that being said, I think just top of the line, just I've heard from other friends that there's been a lot of accidents. So I guess just PSA, watch out, take time. Everyone's on edge. We get it, but like just be aware of your surroundings when you go there because insurance sucks. Dealing with all of this again, totally glad to be dealing with what I'm dealing with right now instead of dealing with something completely different. And I'm very, very grateful for that. But I was telling Erica, I cannot imagine what my insurance bill is going to look like 6 months.
I'm like already like cringing for you. I'm like, oh, you're gonna get it right up the ass.
I know. I'm going to be holding on to my ankles for next couple of years. So, you know, that sucks, but you need it, right? You can't. I mean, for situations like this is why you have it, but you can't. It just sucks. It really, really does.
Yeah, I'm sure. And like it, not only the aftermath that you're going to get right for like now your insurance is probably going to double.
Yeah.
Because he's 16, he's a first time driver, you know what I mean? So it's really, even though it wasn't his fault, it's really going to get you. But like the having to deal with all the paperwork and all the time that it takes to have to deal with it is also pretty excruciating.
It's the worst. Like it's 2025. We need to have a better way to do this because it is the worst. It is the absolute worst. So I just, it's a necessary evil, I guess, is you got to have insurance. You got to go through the whole rigmarole, but can't live without it. So what are you going to do?
Right. Absolutely.
What about you, Are you going to are you going to rent or are you going to do an ick, ew?
An ick and an ew.
Okay.
It's like eek to it, but it's an ick and an ew, and I am not okay with this. You guys, it is National Hispanic Heritage Month, and people are out there just fucking up our food, Marissa.
Oh, hell no.
Just doing some wild shit and calling it Mexican food, and I cannot. So
I'm at already. All right.
I know you're going to be infuriated when you see this.
Okay.
So get ready to throw a chancla because this is so wrong. And we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
My favorite content on this app is white people making Mexican food because white people are obsessed with Mexican food and they never make it the right way. So here's part 2. White people making Mexican food. And I think the Mexicans would still like a word with you guys.
I want to make tacos. Do you think if I'm going to try it. Hot dogs.
Hot dog tacos. We are starting off strong.
You take my strong, aren't you? This is what they're looking like. Take them to the stove. And I have this taco seasoning that expired.
What is taco seasoning? I've realized from my last videos that Mexicans don't use taco seasoning. So, aren't hot dogs salty?
Of course, we have a sprinkle of sugar.
Equal?
Don't break. For Lee, hot dog taco meat. That looks so good. We don't have any shredded cheese.
Hot dogs, presumably MSG and salt, equal sugar, American cheese, sriracha, which is Asian. Bro, your flavor palettes, man, it be all over the place.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail! Period!
Tonight we're having burritos. So this is just
Mexican
chicken
in the UK.
seasoned with paprika and lemon.
I'm not Mexican, but I know Mexican meats are not started by paprika and lemon.
Mexican rice, lettuce, cucumber, red onion and red Leicester
Cheddar
cheese.
cheese.
Baked beans with refried beans.
The obsession with baked beans, which are like a sweet tomatoey sauce,
Only baked
is
beans.
insane.
A crushed up bag of cheese and onion
Chips!
crisps. Crispy onions. The absolute best.
Looks like throw up. Looks like mush.
Burritos. I've also made some
Oh
nachos.
God. Oh God. I feel,
just need
on
some
behalf
guacamole, some
of
salsa,
black people,
and some sour
Mexicans, I'm sorry. They be butchering y'all food, bro. They be butchering y'all food.
Guac. Only a little bit of sauce on.
Oh.
And that's the nachos. We normally have. Wait, to be honest.
This literally looks like a kindergarten Play-Doh like project. That's what it looks like. And they have the nerve to always be excited about food looking like slop.
To keep them
Cold slop.
to have stick on.
Why? 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 Why?
Let's make white people enchiladas, which means there's absolutely no enchilada sauce in this at all. I have about 2 pounds of chicken here.
So
and
then they're
I'm
not
gonna add 2
enchiladas if there's no
packets of
enchilada
taco
sauce,
seasoning.
Pam.
Then I get out my burrito shells, add the chicken
This
mixture,
fucking
add
taco
the cheese,
seasoning.
and I roll them up. Once I have them all rolled up together, I do 1 cup of sour cream, 1 can of cream of chicken, spread that on top, and then top with cheese.
They love a canned
400
cream of
degrees for
chicken.
That is disgusting.
That is beyond disgusting. And it is so infuriating. Like, it makes me want to hit somebody.
This is one of those where you don't shame people for, don't try. Like, I will shame you. Like, don't try. Don't do that shit. What is it? What is their fucking fascination with casseroles and turning everything into a fucking casserole? No, don't. Just, if you don't know how to do it, it's fine. Go to Taco Bell. It's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Like, the mixing of everything together like that.
Why?
I can't tell you. So he had another video as well that these people did all the mixing, and like they even got like a canned like cheese, the nacho cheese, and threw it in there. It was so gross. But like the mixing of everything on there, like we don't do that. We layer people. I just can't. And that's not really like, that's not Mexican. I don't know what that is. That's disgusting. And none of them heated up the tortilla.
No.
Just eating.
No.
That's
raw as tortillas, just for everyone. I guess.
Raw dogging that tortilla just straight out of the plastic that it came from. Which, by the way, speaking of tortillas, another thing that infuriated me, and I forgot to download. Okay, we'll talk about that. I'm sorry. Let's finish this, and then we'll go back to the tortillas, because this will infuriate you as well. But yeah, I mean, like the burritos that big. Like, I'm sorry, like, where do you find burritos that big? It's only in America, right? You're not finding that in Mexico. Like, they're not making burritos that are too hard to hold and to eat and to like fit in your mouth. Like, it's just, and the ingredients. I'm sorry, man, but hot dogs, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, the first one was on, I don't know what kind of shit she was on. Like, she could have not done that in her 5 senses and threw a whole fucking packet of Splenda up in that bitch. No, ma'am.
The Splenda.
With Splenda? No. Absolutely not.
Oh, look at Jen. She just put on a raw dog tortillas. We cook them in the house. We cook them in this house. Absolutely, as you should.
As you should, because I hope everyone knows that the tortillas in the packet, they're raw. They're not cooked. You have to cook them. They're not.
You have to heat them up. And this infuriates me as well when people microwave it, but at least you're heating it up. But you're supposed to do it over the stove. You know what I mean? Like, get them warm and nice. And no, you can't be just eating them out of the plastic like a crazy animal. And then adding all that slop to it, like and then the British lady, the cucumber with the lettuce and mixing it all up, and then adding chips. What in the Taco Bell is fucking happening?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, just go to fucking Taco Bell, ma'am. It's okay. Just go to Taco Bell. Don't call it Mexican. Just go to Taco Bell. It's okay. But just sit down and say it's Mexican.
And then the nachos just fucking pouring everything on there. No, I cannot.
That's
and then the last lady, I'm making white people enchiladas, but there's enchilada. Then it's not an enchilada, ma'am. It's a casserole. It's a casserole, or you're using can of cream of chicken. No, I cannot with this.
Don't call it Mexican, because it's not Mexican. If you love your casserole, own it and just do your fucking casserole. Mexican inspired, I guess, if you want to call it that, but don't call it Mexican food. because I feel my ancestors getting upset through me. I can go piss off some people. That's crazy.
Look at Michelle. I raw dogged a tortilla today.
Don't do that.
No,
No,
you stop.
seriously, guys. You have to cook them. You have to heat them up, and that's part of the cooking process. Is they're supposed to get brown a little bit. Tortillas are not supposed to be translucent. I just hope you all know that.
So anyhow, that's what infuriated me. But what I was going to add, and I completely forgot because you know me. So I was going to go on with like this whole tortilla thing. There's this girl who came on. I saw her like on my For You page, comes on and starts talking about how she has like a thin little packet of like large tortillas and then like a smaller one, right? And but like thin, they're just like maybe 10 in each packet, right?
Okay.
She's like, oh my God, you guys help me unbox this. I finally got these tortillas that I ordered. I've been on a wait list for them for months and I paid $80
for tortillas.
Because they were like, she bought them from this person, and guess where the tortillas come from? From Kansas. I'm sorry, no. From Kansas. Gourmet tortillas that are made with duck fat instead of like regular lard or butter, and I don't know what other fats or whatever stuff this whoever sells them puts into it, but $80. So I went into the comments, and of course everybody's like, this is fucking wild. Like, no ma'am, not in this economy, right? And there was another person who was like, oh my God, these are so good. She's like, I spent like $120 for mine.
I'm in the wrong fucking business. I could be fucking making bank.
So I was gonna throw that at you, Marissa. We need to start up some sort of tortilla factory up in this bitch.
Absolutely, because shit, we can outprice the competition and do 60 if you wanted to. Like, that is absolutely fucking insane. Like, what the actual fuck?
Look, and I'm gonna have to shame him. I love you so much, Chappie, but I'm gonna have to shame you. I love curry sauce all over my tacos. Did you not see you? What is it with your British kind? Doing this show
for people that love to fucking get into conquer the world and get into everybody's business. Y'all didn't pick up anything. Y'all didn't pick up anything. Not one fucking thing. So and the fucking obsession of adding fucking baked beans into everything.
Not even like canned pinto beans, or like, are there other types of beans? Not other types of beans in England and like across the pond?
Apparently not.
Apparently not, Marissa. But this was just some wild shit, and I was infuriated. How dare these people do this on? Well, I don't know if it all happened this month, but how dare this come across my desk on National
Hispanic Heritage? Yeah. Well, listen, your FBI agent is working double time because he was like, look at this disgrace. Look at this disgrace. He's got your back, girl, because that is absolutely fucking bonkers. If you don't know how to make Mexican food, that's totally fine. If I don't know how to cook, a lot of food, and I don't go around making my own version or rendition and calling it that version. Don't do that, guys. Like, please. Don't piss people's ancestors off. Like,
okay, so our friends at Three the Hard Way are asking, why are you all attacking him like this? I'm sorry, but do you see us bastardizing English food? No, we're not even attempting it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, what are we going to take? Baked beans?
What is it? Toad in a hole? Is it the mince pies that I got at Chappie's house last time I was there doing a show with him? No, we're not trying that. Which, by the way, mince pies are better as empanadas.
Hey. See what I mean? Just take it and spin it up their own ways. They're arepas. Sorry.
All right, guys. So that was my rant. Got everybody all fired up.
You did.
Horrific Mexican food. So let's move on, Marissa.
All right.
Last week we talked about how we've kind of steered away from our workplace horror stories, which
Mhm.
this was our thing. We love ranting and raving about being in corporate America,
Yeah.
and shitting all over it. I mean, granted, we are still on the corporate teats
Mhm.
per se. You know, eventually we'll be off. Hopefully, we'll be off the corporate teat.
One
And
day,
we will be in
but
our corporate teat.
one day, but the day is unfortunately not today. Not yet.
Not today. But anyhow, all right. So let's get into the first story, which is going to be a workplace horror story. Hold on, before I go on, I kind of peeked. What is Daydreamer saying?
He says, in full disclosure, we had a struggle meal, pork and beans and weenies today. But that's a struggle meal. Like, that's like, it is what, like, that's a struggle meal. It's like, this is what I got. This is what I'm working with. That's different. But you're not out here calling it fucking UK delicacy. Like,
no, I'm filming, putting this on fucking TikTok
for the world to see. Yes.
Trying to make content out of that. No.
Exactly.
All right. Let's move on to the workplace horror story. Okay.
All right.
So it starts. I recently joined a public agency as a director after working in the private sector previously. Already, like, sorry, girl. That nonprofit world is crazy. It's a crazy, crazy world. So already, hats off to you for doing that. One of my employees, let's call her Anna, works with various employees from the IT department in a working team on projects that are very much needed to advance our team's work. She does her job super well and has great working relationships with all but one person from the IT team. Let's call him Barry. There's a long history of a fraught relationship between Anna and Barry that long predates my time here. They are equals in terms of org level and responsibilities. Anna handles responsibilities of a product owner and Barry is a developer, if that helps. Basically, Barry doesn't do the work that the working team mutually agrees is his to work on, and thus causes a lot of extra work for other team members. Always has to be one in the group.
Always one.
He then wastes even more time by trying to explain why he couldn't do the work and or is trying to gaslight Anna into thinking that the issues that arise from him not doing his work aren't issues or are her fault. This isn't just what Anna tells me. Others on different teams see it too. For various reasons related to this agency, putting Barry on a PIP, moving him to other responsibilities, or getting him fired is not an option. Nepo baby, probably. Nepo hire.
He knows somebody.
Absolutely. There had previously been meditation between Anna and Barry that didn't change anything. Mediation, not meditation.
I was like, wait, did they meditate together?
They've got a Zen room. Mediation. Things recently came to a head where yet another thing wasn't done by Barry. He was wasting people's time in a weekly developer meeting, and Anna, initially calmly, and then with a very loud voice, told him to please leave the phone conference. Dang, Anna. She's got some fucking balls for doing that. I've never done that. Anna and I just had a meeting where Barry's manager, Jason, he's also newish to the situation, requested an apology from Anna for humiliating Barry and stating that Barry isn't motivated and can't do his work because of how Anna treats him, solely based on one interaction from said phone conference. Any attempts of explaining the situation in context from our end were essentially blocked. I'm sorry, the story breaks off really weird. I'm totally there that it's okay to yell at someone and ask them to leave a phone conference, but I'm also feeling frustrated on Anna's behalf and empathize. Oh, that it's not okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That it's not okay to yell at somebody on the phone, tell them to get off the conference. But she was frustrated. I mean, sometimes a bitch just snaps. Guys, I'm sorry. And she had enough of Barry's shit.
I mean, I still don't see the wrong here, but okay.
Barry not doing work caused Anna's reaction, not the other way around. Anna is not responsible for, nor has direct management of Barry's work and motivation. Also stating that the interaction was humiliating for Barry seems off. Not professional, not appropriate, not conducive to a good working relationship, sure, but my sense is that it's been overblown to distract from Barry's issues. We left the meeting with Jason stating that the respective sides would talk about how to repair the relationship on our end and how to address performance gaps on Barry's end, and that Jason and I would then reconvene to talk about the next steps. In any other situation, I agree that taking ownership and apologizing for yelling would be the right thing for Anna to do. But for reasons I can't quite put into words, this feels really icky and frustrating to me in this particular situation. Anna just told me she'd die inside if she has to apologize to Barry, especially when there's no acknowledgement of his contribution to the issues. How would you handle this?
I'd be like, no, Ma, she's not apologizing. He's not apologized for not doing his work, for actively impeding other people for doing their job. She's not apologizing for it. Like,
no. Why the fuck is Barry on the call if he's not doing the job? If he's not doing the job, he has no business being there if he's not doing his part. Get the fuck out of here, Barry.
Barry, you're complaining that you don't have time. There you go. Take the time to do your job, sir. There you go.
You can skip this meeting and get to taking on some of those responsibilities.
Absolutely. But I do think that there is this sense from even Barry's manager, though, of passing the buck, right? Like, let's not address the real issue here. Oh, you hurt his feelings. Well, what if I said, I'm hurt, Barry hurt my feelings every time that he wasted my time and didn't do his work.
He's hurting everybody's feelings because it's cross-functional. It's not only those two teams working, there's other teams involved. So
exactly.
He's like hurting everybody's feelings by fucking around.
Exactly.
And he's lucky that she just kindly told him in a loud voice to just get off the call. I would have been like, Gary, get the fuck out of here with your sad excuses and your responsibilities. And that's why I'm glad I do what I do. I don't have to deal with Barry's, luckily. Yeah. But do you think it also has to do with the fact that, like, what if Anna was a male saying that to Barry? Would it have been that harsh? Or do you think you're overreacting because Anna's female?
I think that plays a little bit into it, right? Like, I do think that because it came from her and her kind of losing her shit, there's a sense of, oh, she overreacted, right? But if it would have been a guy, it would have been perceived as asserting, taking control of the call or a certain dominance or whatever bullshit adjectives that they want to use to describe it. I think that it reflects poorly on Barry, but I think it also highlights the fact that the manager of Barry allows him to do that. And that there's also a gap there, right? Like, there's also a gap there because why is Barry allowed to be a fuck up? Like, that's literally his manager's job, is to make sure that he does what he needs to do. And it's like, oh, well, let's not have him point the finger over here. Now let's point the finger elsewhere. I think Anna's boss just has to stand up for her and say she's not going to apologize.
Yep.
We can work on a plan on how we can move forward. But, unless there's an apology from Barry from all of the times, like an individual apology for every single time that he's been disrespectful, that he's interrupted a meeting, all of these things, then I think we could call it even and just move forward.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you. I think that she shouldn't apologize at all. No. It's been ongoing issues. They've tried mediation. They've tried all sorts of things to try to get this on track. And it's always on Barry, right?
Exactly.
He's systematically fucking up left and right and not taking any ownership. So why does she have to apologize to him for the one time that she loses her cool? And it wasn't even that bad, right? Considering she just told him to get off the call. She didn't reprimand him in front of everybody. She didn't chastise him. She didn't do any of that. She just said, get off the call.
Yeah.
And I'd be like Anna, I would die inside if I had to apologize to Barry.
I'd rather go get another job. Like, I will quit that day. You're not getting an apology out of me. And if
I'm
I'm
like,
being
"Keep my
forced,
apology, Barry."
and if I'm being forced to apologize, now he's got a chance, because if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out swinging. Absolutely not.
Barry, I'm meeting Barry in the parking lot in the spot where there's no fucking cameras.
I'm fucking meeting Barry wherever he's at, and he better know that I'm running. Like, all he's gonna see is me running towards him, and if he doesn't know what's happening next, that's on him.
Slapping his face with the raw tortilla, Marissa.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Getting bitch slapped with a tortilla is what Barry deserves. Yeah.
1,000%.
Okay, so let's see what the chat had to say.
All right. It looks like Mia says, I bet Barry eats hot dog tacos, which I absolutely agree with some fucking extra Splenda. I just know it.
Oh,
or that
that's so
fucking
gross.
nasty ass casserole of tacos or whatever the fuck that was. Adam says Barry is probably a millennial. Dang, why are millennials catching strays? For no fucking reason.
I would take it further. I would say Barry is a zillennial.
I actually think Barry is a fucking boomer. He sounds like a fucking boomer. He sounds like it's everybody else's fault. Like, he sounds like a total boomer. So yeah, I feel like he's a boomer, because if it was a millennial or a Gen Zer would have hurt his feelings for real. A Gen Zer, I feel like, would have not given a single fuck and been like, listen, you stupid fuck.
Like,
get off this damn call.
Like, and they doing that like stare that they give you where they just look at you like you're so dumb. You're just like, what's happening?
Yeah.
It's like,
no.
Barry, you're not doing that today, Barry. Like, I just Barry would have been humiliated. But I mean, you're right. It's probably a boomer.
Totally.
Tia, we have a millennial, leave us alone.
I know. I'm like, why are millennials catching strays?
Fight them, Tia. Fight at them.
Do it. Fight in the comments. Do it. Throw a tortilla out there. Just slap. I don't know.
James is saying, let's make that tortilla slap trend. I'm
necessary.
Absolutely. We got to get James, executive producer for his show, on to start that trend.
Absolutely. I think
2-month-old baby.
I mean, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. I think it's only fitting that we do the slap challenge. I love it. I'm in
too. So yeah, there we go with the workplace story of the day.
Have you had a berry?
Have I had a berry? Oh, I mean, Marissa, where do we come from? What Tuesday did we come from? The facility more than corporate. Because the facility was just really like
chaos.
Like ignorant imbeciles that we worked with. They really like couldn't do shit. They couldn't work computers. They couldn't fill out paper. Like, it was so bad that we were just like, do this manually. Marissa was like so irritated with some of them. She said, just write it down. I will enter this shit for you. And they still couldn't write down shit properly. So yeah, I mean, we totally had berries left and right up in the facility. And in corporate, when we were part of the starting team, we were all bamboozled. They took really smart people, great engineers, great IT from different companies. We were all bamboozled to go into this company. And fortunately, I should say, we had very high achievers. Like, we had some really great people, but then unfortunately, as they started wearing them out and burning them out, we started getting in people that were turning into berries. And I was made to bail at that point. When it started getting really bad, I was made to bail. Yeah.
No, totally. I mean, I don't think I remember a situation where I told someone to get off a call.
Oh no.
I remember I told someone to walk away from me because I was about to hit them.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I had to
at the facility. Yeah. But not off a call, no.
Marissa was gonna knock that little Oompa Loompa into
I sure was.
back into fucking Wonka's factory. She was like Marissa was so mad. I was just like, oh shit! Like Marissa's gonna throw hands,
I was.
and then and then you had to stop me from throwing hands.
I did. I think it was like the week after, like 2 weeks after. It was wild.
It was like 2 weeks after, and you had to pull me back from throwing hands with our old manager, or the old, not our manager, but the manager for that place.
Yep.
I was gonna fight her. I was gonna like. There would have been some hair pulling. There would have been some punches going on. That would have got a while. I would have been in jail.
Okay. For sure. We would have both been in jail, quite frankly. But Pete Gigi in the comments says, individual millennials are cool, but in mass, they're hateable. I just don't care to bitch about them because I don't want to be thought of as a boomer. Okay, fair. I think it depends on the millennials, though. I think it really depends if you're getting like the mass of millennials that you're attributing to, because most of the time they're drunk, tired, and then there's like a special few groups that you're like. I could totally see that though. So you're right, Gigi. Adam says, I go out of the way to not be on calls. Fair.
I know, Adam. I do my best. My big contributions are I'm like, hi everybody, and then I mute myself back. Thanks everyone. Have a good day. Boop, and then I'm out.
That's it. Because you bring the vibes. You bring the vibes. That is your contribution.
I mean, my team meeting is a whole different thing, but like cross-functional team meetings, I'm just like, like today I got called out. I was, it was one of those meetings where nobody likes turning on their cameras, which I appreciate. So we were all off camera. I was like doom scrolling. And then I just heard Erica. Erica's like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I like lied. I was like, my dogs were barking. There's a delivery. What did you ask again?
Didn't catch that.
Dogs. They totally got it. But yeah, I try not to contribute too much.
We can only try.
All right. Are we moving on?
Yep.
Okay. Because this one, Marissa, the audacity of people. The audacity really irritates the shit out of me. Because people are just so entitled nowadays that I just, I don't understand. I get so many stories on threads that people just like feel like they're entitled to everybody else's lives, everybody else's time, like money, everything. So this is one of these stories, right? So it starts with, I own a home with a backyard and pool. While not huge or fancy, my home is also aesthetically decorated. These factors has led my family and friends to love being there, especially to take photos or reels. I don't normally mind as long as they're not in the way and don't mess things up. So people are doing content up in her house. Okay. Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't like that. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. One of my friends is getting married and asked if she could have her wedding at my place. I was pretty surprised because I don't think my place was big enough for that. But she said it was just going to be a small function and just family. And she is looking to save some money without compromising on aesthetics. She felt my home would suit her needs. I asked more details, like what she planned to do. She wanted to decorate and have food catered. Wedding and reception would be held here only. I asked until what time she would need the place because, well, this is my home. She said she hoped I would get a hotel or something so she can like have the house for the whole 2 days, like the day before the wedding, afternoon, and the day after.
Excuse me?
Ma'am, you're kicking me out of my fucking house? I wasn't comfortable with this. I got that she wanted to keep the invite list small and hence I wasn't invited.
No, ma'am. You want to use my fucking house and I'm not invited? Get the fuck up out of my face.
I'm telling you, the audacity of people. Like, are you for real? Like, what are you smoking? How can you ask this of somebody? I'm bewildered. So, but having to, okay, I wasn't invited, but having to stay outside of the home for 2 days while she held parties here didn't sit well with me. Like, a party is way different than a photo shoot or a reel. I expressed my concerns, and she insisted it'll be safe and will ensure, and how big a help that would be. To her,
well, I get to foot the bill for, like, it's not even, hey, I'll pay for a hotel for you. If you let me have it, I'll compensate you. It's get the fuck up out of the house and also don't come back for 2 days.
like, let me treat
Excuse
you
me?
to a fabulous staycation at the Four Seasons or the Ritz or something. No, this bitch is just like, get your shit and go. Leave your house to me for pennies. I needed a few days to think it over, and I decided she needed to give me a deposit, fees for cleaning up after the party, and cover my hotel expenses, stay and food for the days. Absolutely, as right, she should.
Mm-hmm.
Deposit. So in case something does happen, it would be covered. If nothing else, decorations can ruin paint, and my stay and food, because I would be staying away precisely to help her. I had a nearby hotel picked out too. When I stated these to her, she got upset, saying I was acting like every venue and not a friend. You're treating her like a venue.
You're treating her house like a venue because you're not even inviting her to the fucking wedding.
That she was trying to save money and that I should be understanding and helping her. I asked what she thought would be a fair deal. She said she had a small budget for covering my stay that barely covered half and hoped that would suffice. I said no. She's pretty upset and told on me to our friend group. Some of them think I need to let her have this as a gift because the economy is hard and she doesn't make almost as half as I do. Others think I'm being fair. To keep the peace, I told her for the budget, she can have the ceremony here if she wants, just that. The budget barely covers the cleaning expense. She hasn't come around and calls me an asshole to our friends. Some of the friends agree with her while others are defending me. Am I the asshole?
No, you're not the asshole. And fuck
She's a
all of
fucking
those friends that are agreeing with her. In this economy, then don't have a fucking wedding. If you can't afford one,
Go
then don't
elope,
have a
bitch.
wedding.
Go elope.
Go elope, go to the courthouse. I mean, you don't have to have anything fancy. Also, what's wrong with her house?
I mean, why don't you put that money into updating your house and making your house aesthetically pleasing?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If she's really on a tight budget, what's wrong with going to her house and using the budget that she has and putting it towards her own environment that she can, like, no, absolutely. The fact that she's not even inviting her to the wedding is absolutely fucking, it's like, oh, let me host a party here, but also you're not inviting. Get the fuck out of my face.
That is wild.
No.
That part, I was just like, you guys saw jaw drop. I was just like, ma'am, she can't even come to the wedding. You're using her house, you're using her resources, and also, like, was she gonna pay for a cleaning crew? I don't understand. Like, how come she didn't outright so. Like, because okay, say you had an aesthetically house that could be my venue, Marissa. I'd be like, Marissa, I'd appreciate using your house, but I will pay to get it cleaned before and after. This is what I'm going to do. You're totally invited. I'm not kicking you out of the house. Like, I would, if I needed you to be out of the house, like, I'm putting you up in this, like, overnight staycation, right? All expense paid, and like at a good hotel. This lady didn't even pick a good hotel. She just picked something nearby. And what if what if this lady has pets? The fuck are you going to do with those dogs? Like, what would I do with my dogs?
But that's the thing, though, is that they're clearly not very close. Like, there's also levels of friendship, right? And they're clearly not that close because she's not even inviting her to the wedding. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference if you're like, hey, Marissa, I have the space, whatever. Like, I'll be like, absolutely, girl, you're fine. But I'm not leaving my home, right? Like, there's some, or, we could figure it out. But you're not going to be like, hey, Marissa, I need your house. But also, you're not invited to come to the wedding and the fucking party that I'm having at your house. Like, that mentality is absolutely freaking insane. Number one. Number two is, again, the audacity and the entitlement to somebody else's things and property and time and all of that just to serve your purpose is absolutely wild.
And like, it'd be different. Well, I mean, it would still be a shitty situation if this person actually did have a venue, right? Like an actual wedding venue or event space, right? But this is her home. This is her, like, I'm sorry, but my home's a sacred space.
Absolutely.
As I'm sure everybody else is, right? So you only allow the energy that you want in your home. You don't want to open it up to everybody. And again, they obviously weren't great friends for her to not be invited. What gives this lady the right to ask this person for their house?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would never, like, just go fucking elope.
Also, like, the house is, again, it's her home. And like, I just cannot imagine having random people going through your things. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah,
she can't take all of her belongings with her. So,
people are going to be all up in that space, all nosy. Like, if it's a beautiful home, they're going to be like wanting to look around. I mean, I fucking would. I'm not going to lie.
too. I'd be like, what's going on here?
I want to look. I want to go see what the other rooms look like.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, and on. Granted, I'm not going to go through like drawers or closet or shit like that, but I'm peeking my head into the rest of the house. And that's what I have more boundaries than other people, right? People are going to be going in, opening like medicine, even the medicine cabinet. Don't be looking in my medicine cabinet if I don't know you.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just, hey, this is the space. This is her home. She just cannot take all of her stuff with her. She's going to have random people there. Like, to her point, what if something gets damaged? She's put a lot of time and effort into curating her safe space, into curating her home to her liking. It's not her business if somebody else doesn't have the budget to afford it. Like, I'm sorry, go elope. There's other options. The fucking park is free. There's a million and one ways for you to have a wedding, or honestly, just hold off until you have the budget.
Yeah, and again, I'm telling you guys, these stories on Threads leave me so fucking bewildered, because it's a lot of entitlement stories that I get when I'm reading these. I get a lot of chisme, and a lot of them are about people trying to take or feeling entitled to people's resources, time, energy, like their space. And it's just, I don't know. That's what is going on in this world? And honestly, that lady, like, just because it's your life event doesn't mean it's her life event.
Exactly.
Like, people, like the bridezillas and birthday parties and all this other stuff, giving birth, that's happening to you. This is your story. This is not other people's stories. And that really infuriates me that people don't get that.
It's absolutely wild. It's just, again, I don't know what confidence level they're at, because I would never even dream in a million years of asking somebody for their home, number one, without properly compensating, you know what I mean? Like I would never even think that's an option without me saying, like, I can pay you this, I'll pay for cleaners, I'll do this.
I'll go fucking clean the house.
Whatever the case may be. But the fact that she's like, oh, I'm going to use your house, but also you're not invited to the wedding. That right there is absolutely fucking bonkers to me. And I don't understand what level of confidence.
And you've got to go find your own accommodations for the night, for 2 nights, actually.
That's insane. Freaking insane. But no, she's not the asshole. This other lady's the asshole. And honestly, all the people that are agreeing with her, they're not your friends.
Absolutely.
Like, cut them off. Because
in these stories, I don't understand how there's always people that side with, like, oh, it's her wedding, you should cut her some slack. It's not my wedding.
That sounds like a her problem.
Absolutely. All right, Marissa, what's happening in the chat?
A lot of chatter in the chat. Adam is saying, are they having the wedding night in their bedroom because of the 2-day ordeal? Right? Also, like, why do you need it for 2 days? That's a little crazy. Gerardo says, my daughter kicked me out of our house for a party. She had us sleeping at a hotel on a work night to have it. That is, that is the type of love, Gerardo, that I don't have for my children. And I commend you for that, because I'll be damned.
Fuck them kids. This
If
is my
I'm
house.
fuck them kids, this is my house. I'll be damned if I leave, like, go to a bit so that my kid can throw a party. Absolutely not. You could throw a party in my house, but everyone's got to go by my bedtime, which is 9:00. So
Party's over at 9.
party's over at 9. Y'all can start at 5 and party's over at 9. Nicole says, nope, nada, God, no, not sure why she even needs to think about it. This is insane. Go to Justice of the Peace. Ugh, the entitlement and stupidity. The courthouse is free. After party at the Olive Garden. Like, there's so many ways to celebrate within your means. It doesn't have to be this big, elaborate thing. You can make something beautiful out of what you have. Adam says a movie production, maybe they compensate, but a friend's bargain wedding, hell no.
Bargain wedding.
Again, no, absolutely not. Make it make sense. The bride must be a millennial.
Millennials catching heat on this show.
I know. Dang, millennials catching hands and catching strays every single turn. Mia says, I bet that girl talks to a lot of managers. Gerardo says they feel like they're fake. They feel like they're fake to create outrage. This can't be real. Like, is this like clickbait?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Have a story to go viral.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, you can't tell nowadays. Well, some you can, but like a lot. I don't know. I honestly just think this is the way of the world now, Marissa. Like, there's too many of these stories on Threads and on TikTok, on Instagram, of people coming on and feeling these feelings of being able to take people's, again, space, resources, energy, and it's just wild.
It's crazy. But also a question for you now. Would you be able to come back from that?
Oh, no.
In the friendship?
No.
Right? Like, you can't come back from
You're
that.
dead to me. No. Yeah. I've cut off people for a lot less. Like, I'm sorry. No. You hit a certain age and you're just like,
absolutely.
I don't need to deal with this nonsense anymore. I don't need to put up with these people. I don't need to put up with this like presence in my life. And you're just done.
100%. But I also think that this is also one of those cases, and we keep talking about this, is like, why are you around people that don't like you? I don't understand that. Like, whether it's a friend, whether it's a partner, whether it's a family member, like, why are you around people that don't like you? Clearly, this friend does not like you if you're not important enough to be invited to the wedding. You're not close enough, and that's fine. There's friendships that you have that you're not close, like there's just friendships, but then don't ask me for my home. Like, why do you surround yourself with people that don't like you? And it's clear that they don't like you. And I don't understand.
He's even a better person than I am for coming back and saying, well, you can just do the ceremony here. I would have said no, fuck to no from the very beginning. Oh, you want to host it and I'm not even allowed to be here, and you want no.
Absolutely not. Yep.
Dead to me.
100%. That is
all right.
Wild.
Before we hop off, Marissa, because I know I'm going to try not to go into overtime, but this really cracked me up. So I want to hear what you guys, please put it in the chat.
Okay.
Also, what you think of this or what advice you'd give this person. It's kind of like, it's a quick, funny work thing that I'm going to touch on. But okay. So it says, just got my first corporate job. I'm excited. What are some things I should look forward to? So what advice would you give this girl, Marissa? What are some things that she should be excited for?
Excited for?
It's her first corporate job. What are you telling her?
Advice would be don't take it personal. And this is your first job, and it, like, what you do is not who you are. I think that's the best advice that I could give this person. Don't
That
take it
is the best
personal.
advice.
Your job is what you do, not who you are.
Which I wish I would have known up until corporate that killed my spirit. Right? Because my job was like, yeah, it made it my personality kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But so you gave very adult and responsible advice.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, was on the side of TikTok
Okay.
and these comments. So what are some things I should look forward to? So people commented, dying inside a little every day.
Well, you said that. That's why I clarified. Excited? Like, I don't.
Having men who make 2 to 3 times more your salary ask you how to use a copier or how to flip a PDF.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward to anxiety medication and FMLA.
Aww.
Look forward to an infinite number of useless meetings. Retirement. Panic attacks when you hear the Teams notification sound. The lottery drawings every Monday.
That's exciting.
And this person actually gave legit advice. No one is your friend, especially HR.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Excited? What should you be excited about when you go home? Like, be excited about going home.
It's her first job. She doesn't know. I mean, I was excited with my first corporate job.
You were?
No, I don't know. Well, yeah, because I take it back. I was, because I was no longer living the hospitality lifestyle.
Okay.
Of working restaurants and, you know, having to do whatever I did, getting out at like 1, 2 in the morning. And then from there going to the liquor distributor and then having to do like marketing make sure that the marketing was good off in the nightclubs, blah, blah, blah. So like the wee hour. So yes, I was very excited to get a corporate job. That was 8 to 5. But then it killed my spirit.
But you were excited about the hours, not about the job. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I struggle with
I was excited about the new lifestyle.
Exactly. Get excited about your lunch hour. Get excited about when you get paid. Get excited about knowing where your payday schedule is. Get excited for your PTO.
People are writing
accumulation.
Doing everybody else's job, nepotism, politics, a 1% pay increase. That would make me cry a little. The weekend, quitting, sitting in the parking lot, wondering where you went wrong. That one was really funny. Fair. But what did the chat have to say, Marissa, so we can?
Love it. Well, starting strong here with Adam. Get off the call. Solid advice. Solid advice. Put in your 2-week notice right after your first lunch. Someone cooking 3-day-old fish in the microwave. Peach is channeling me and saying, don't get excited. Absolutely. Like, why are you excited? Makes no sense. Nicole says, my coworker gave me the best advice, and it's care a little less. Absolutely. Make money and get out. Don't expect coworkers to teach you how to do your job, even when they can help. Let's see. Be excited by the paycheck and then cry over taxes. Ooh. Yes.
Yes. This is me cry bi-weekly.
Every time I take a look at that pay stub, I'm like, oh, I feel a little stab. I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, Marissa. Look at us. Wrapping up. Minute to go.
Right on time.
Right on time. So that being said, you guys, thank you so much for another fun ride on the Hotmess Express. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. We have next week is going to be so fun. I am pulling an Oprah Gentry.
Oh.
So Jen does a lot of people's shows, and next week that will be me. Tuesday I will be I'll be a game show host on 3 the Hard Way.
Ooh.
So that'll be on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central. You guys figure it out on your time zones, and it's at 3TH show. Then we have our show next week. And we are doing a fun crossover event with Kaleo and WRSE. So Kaleo is going to come on first with us solo, and he is going to give us his whole story on what just happened with him in corporate America. We love to spiral, and we will be his biggest cheaters, and we've got to start thinking up of revenge tactics. So you guys start coming up with them now. I'm giving you a fair warning. We will need them next week. And then as soon as we're done we're going to try to finish we will finish our time, because then you and I are going to hop on to his show with the other gents from We Are Something Else podcast. So it'll be right after our podcast. As a matter of fact, they are on, so we should be hopping on to go join them. Watch the show. But yeah, so we're going to be...
It's a busy week, but thank you again, everyone. Thank you for your time. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you want to collaborate with us, you're always more than welcome to hop on one of the shows with us. But if you want, like Chappie last week, to get on a segment and share one of your stories, you can always do so by contacting us via Instagram DM. Our handle is...
At I Hate It Here HQ.
Awesome. Well, thanks, everyone. We appreciate you, and we'll catch you here next week. And if not, we'll catch Erica on all of the activities that she has going on for next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.